The old world is dying. The new world is trying to born. One man, just imagine one. Why Trump is insisting on ceasefire. The only option which is left is totally limited. What are the missiles you have? It's gone again. My dear or respected president, you need to really accept that whatever you are doing is not correct for the world economy. The world need to get united. I have carried out the analysis about this Gulf War. The best of the brains resides here in our country. Please come back home. Jai Hind viewers, today I have come with a very interesting story. In fact, I carried out my own analysis and not speaking on any national TV today. I have carried out the analysis about this Gulf War and what exactly is there in Trump's mind. And before that, I like to tell you something more about that Trump, the president of USA, has made a very sarcastic remark. He said that India is a hellhole. So, my dear or respected president, if India, you consider it as a hellhole, let me tell you, your country is absolutely abused by drugs. You know it. And another part is why you want to spend $500 million in our country, and why you are really saying that we are your potential client, and one side you say we are a hellhole. The best of the brains resides here in our country, and they are holding all the supreme appointments in your country, whether it is FBI or anywhere, IT sector. So, my humble request to my brothers who are residing there, please come back home. Please come back. This man is not really giving any credibility to your hard work, and above all, making a nasty comment. I'm a die-hard Indian. Mera Bharat Mahan. Let me tell you. So, well, anyway, let's talk about the latest, what exactly is happening. Why Trump is insisting on ceasefire when he had something else in his mind, that he will wind up this entire show in 48 hours, the way he did it in Venezuela. Everything was miscalculated. Earlier, their strategy. Why your senior officials, senior military officers are resigning or forced to resign? There is some kind of a discontentment or mismatched ideology which is there in the political leadership and the Pentagon. You didn't listen to them. And that's the reason. Let's come to the tactical, the military aspect. The military aspect is that as I mentioned that, look, I want to tell you, this is all my writing, right? And I carried out this long analysis, which I'll just keep referring in between. You see, interestingly, the first part is US has almost depleted their entire ammunition there, or the resources which they were using in this Gulf War. You want to need the data? I'll read it for you. If I talk about their precision strike missile, 45% their precision ammunition is gone. And that too in whatever the number of days he has fought. The second thing, 45% of third interceptors, terminal high altitude area defense, Patriot, whatever the missiles you had, is gone again. Thereafter, your 30% of Tomahawk stockpiles, which are again exhausted. And then 20% long range SM-3, SM-6 missiles. Well, this is the state of your ammunition there. There are two reasons why now Trump is insisting. Let's go one by one. First is the combat stamina. I think the combat stamina point of view, Iranians have got a greater mileage. You're not even a single vessel. If I talk about Tripoli, your destroyers, everything, whatever, they were not able to enter this region. Rather, they were smashed and pushed back to the Arabian Sea. And in bargain, the Gulf region, the Gulf country I'm talking about, unnecessarily they have come in this crossfire. Now, let me tell you one thing. The so-called, superficial uh, impression you have given to the entire world that we Americans can protect anyone. Even that credibility is also gone for says that in hearts of heart, the Gulf countries also know that because of them, a lot of infrastructure was smashed in this war. We all know about it. Whether Dubai, Kuwait, anywhere, you all know about it. So nobody wants you to be there. And why should they want? Why can't you sit on a back and relax in your own country? Why you are all the time looking for I will grab this, I'll grab this, and then you demand Nobel Prize also, and thereafter you start making contradictory and sarcastic statements. You are isolated. Your European Union has already left you. Nobody is offering you there any kind of a basis. And whatever the basis you had, they were smashed by the Iranian missiles. And for Israel, it was a kind of a total historical opportunity to overcome Hezbollah. Just imagine they have certainly used you. Yeah, but why they have not used you at your own? You have entered this. No, you want to exit, but you don't want to get embarrassed in front of the entire world. Interesting. Now, let's talk something more about uh, why these talks are not successful. Iranians, they are very well aware that they have to take the entire crowd together. What I'm trying to say, they want to have an absolute brilliant diplomatic relation within the Gulf country. That's the reason they are the delegation, the whosoever is going for the talks for the ceasefire. They went to Oman also because they have got a great history of patching up US and Iran in past. And now, and today, they are present in Russia. And as for the Pakistan, wonderful that you have selected a Pakistan, the parrot, who is only speaking your language. And that's the reason Iranian has said that they are biased. And why should they compromise on the naval blockade? And second, the control of the Strait of Hormuz. And then recently, what have you done? That you have imposed a sanction on Chinese oil refineries, in which the 40 companies of the ship industry of Iranians is involved. So Iran will not like it. Oh, and above all, Russia is certainly Iranian strategic partner. That you need to understand. Okay, you have already really exhausted your resources. If I talk about the air defense, your aircrafts, they were brought down. You tried to steal their uranium, and then you wanted to really choke the Strait of Hormuz under the shadow of a kind of a, there is some kind of a lull in the battle. Iran is not comfortable to sign any final accord with you till the time you don't really step backward or rather go off the ramp. And that is what exactly is suggested. The second thing, why you are not still late, use your ground forces. Victory is never ever completed till the time the foothold of ground forces is not established. Yeah, I tell you, there is another thing which I got. That is the geographical analysis of Iran, 17th largest country in the world, the one of the strongest in the Gulf. You never realized it. And you never realized in Vietnam also and in Afghanistan. Wherever you got, you brought something new. ISIS in Syria, in Afghanistan, Taliban, and in Vietnam, you are very much embarrassed. Yes, yes, please accept it. Okay. The geographical pattern, if I talk about, in the north and south, they have got 1650 kilometers mountainous range, and east to west, they have got 1800 kilometer mountainous range. And the highest feature is known as Damavand, 5,610 meters. Imagine the high altitude, and they're very well dug in there. Then they have got a deserts, and the deserts name is Daste Kavir, Daste Lut, rough terrain. Your forces are not really acclimatized to fight a war there. And then when you talk about the coastal line, though Strait of Hormuz is very beautiful from a tourist point of view, but it has got a tremendous foxholes. Their attack boats, they come from those foxholes, attack, and then go back. Then they have got another islands like Qasem, Larak, Greater Tun, Lesser Tun. You wanted to capture. You had a big plans to go for the Kharg, which is approximately toward the western side of Strait of Hormuz, of approximately 500 kilometers. But when you talk about the coastline, it is 25 kilometers from Iran. Even if you capture also, that was a blunder. Pushing your troops into a kind of a danger bay. The direct artillery of Iran will keep smashing you. You're not able to sustain there. So please, this thing, strategy, planning, this is the reason the strategists and the military leaders have resigned in your country. And you said India is a hellhole. What are you making within your own country? Please don't make the world suffer. Let the globe to remain intact. Peace, harmony, you know. Then only you will get a Nobel Prize. You have not done any such great action. Okay. So ground forces gone, your political, your military, everything is totally compromised in the terms of that they are not able to succeed in their mission. Okay. The only option which is left is totally limited. That is, you need to really accept that whatever you are doing is not correct for the world economy. You are pushing the world into that particular situation of recession. One man, just imagine one man. Come on, the world need to get united. You know, again, I want to say this thing. The old world is dying. The new world is trying to born. But there are certain warmongers which are really not giving their that greed to give me more, give me more. Please stop it. Let's make this world more beautiful. Despite of all this, why Trump think that he's not able to more the Iranians? Iranians are very strong. Definitely, there are a couple of reasons for it. The first reason is that is they are still controlling the Hormuz. And second part is if they launch Houthis, that is I'm talking about the linkage from that region to the Red Sea, which is in the control of Houthis, and the place name is Babel Mandeb. Then what will happen? Imagine yourself. The third part is their geographical pattern, which I've already mentioned. And last not the least, they are certainly have threatened in case US is not really listening what exactly or adhering their projection, they will cut the cables which are definitely providing the high data for any kind of internet. Imagine yourself their stand, and I think you have USA rather. USA has really done a great blunder by entering that region. And that is all I have to say. Thank you very much. Jai Hind. Mera Bharat Maha.